Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today I wanted to get into a conversation from Raleigh Lake. I'm still at my campsite and my wife and Hazel, my oldest daughter, are out swimming, so me and Lumina are just chilling. And I wanted to take a couple minutes and just answer a question that I've seen in the live chats as well as on my channel in a variety of ways. It kind of goes something like this, and it seems to be kind of in response to me opening the packs recently. I opened some untamed packs, I opened some beta packs, and people seem to love that stuff. But there's a certain minority of the audience that seems to have, I guess, reluctance for that sort of enjoyment of the game. Maybe there's some concerns that it's like celebrating kind of a luck-based gambling component of Splinterlands, and I just want to talk about that today. Is our pack openings gambling? Is Splinterlands gambling? I just want to, I guess, have a meandering conversation around this issue. I of course have thoughts on this, and I have, you know, I haven't written any notes down, but of course I've walked through this mentally for myself so I could be prepared for this video. But it strikes me as just out the gate like a pretty significant no that Splinterlands is not gambling, and yet what is gambling? Gambling is just like taking a risk, hoping that you can win a significant return, right? I mean, in that sense, isn't any kind of investment a gamble? I think maybe, on in a manner of speaking, that would be true. But I still don't think that Splinterlands or that cryptocurrency or that stocks or bonds or RSPs are gambling. All of them are you'd be investing significant money in the hopes of garnering an appreciation, perhaps like a very significant financial appreciation. But I think gambling is kind of a here's what I think of gambling, and this is maybe going to have to form the basis of the rest of my comments on this issue. Gambling to me is you risk X amount of money, and perhaps you lose X money and it goes to zero, or it doubles. I mean, it doesn't have to double for it to be technically gambling. If you have an opportunity for it to increase or to decrease, I think that's gambling. Now, but from that definition, when you buy a house, it's gambling. And that doesn't feel right. So, I mean, I think practically speaking, it's not so much if it can go up or go down. It's more like if the intent is focused around specifically monetary, uh, like financial return, if that's the focus of what you're doing. And I don't think you can say that about Splinterlands. I don't even think you can say that about pack openings. And for that matter, about any of the assets in Splinterlands, like opening a plot of land is a pack opening in a sense, right? You don't know whether it's a common, a rare, an epic, or a legendary plot of land. You don't know whether it's got a castle or a keep on it. And so you pay 150 bucks US for a plot of land, roughly speaking, and it could be worth thousands of dollars. That's not gambling though. It's luck of the draw. It's random number generation. And what's more, I think it's not gambling in another important sense because I really believe that these assets are destined for bigger values. Uh, whether it's the untamed packs I opened recently, the beta packs, the cards inside of those packs, or a plot of land. I think all of these assets are potentially destined for significant higher values in a long enough time horizon because they're scarce assets, because they are functional and useful, because they provide rental revenues and therefore attract a certain buyer's attention. And so to me, it feels like gambling if it's really an all or nothing. It also feels like gambling to me if the intent behind the purchase in the first place is monetary in nature. I don't agree that these assets are all or nothing. And I also don't believe that people who like me who invest in these cards or plots of land for that matter, are thinking monetary first. I think we're ultimately thinking that's part of the picture for sure. Financial opportunity, scarcity is a key reason why I think investment makes sense here. But you've heard me say it a million times. This game is both fun and rewarding. It's an entertainment and an opportunity second. That thesis is focused around the playability and the enjoyment and the entertainment of this process. And whether it's opening a Chaos Legion pack, which technically probably costs $4 US or $2 US right now because of DEC prices, or whether it's opening an alpha pack, which is like over $100 right now. I don't know that the word gamble is appropriate in that context. In some superficial sense, it is a gamble. You don't know if you could open it and get $1,000 card. And so in some sense, that is a gamble. But really more directly, I would say that it's actually it's an investment in the same sense that I just think it's an investment. But I could be convinced otherwise, I think. How do you guys think about this? Chaos Legion packs, $2 investment, is that a gamble? Alpha packs that are over $100, maybe that's more of a gamble because it's less likely to pay off. So does it boil down to the financial certainty of your return that makes it not a gamble? I don't know. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's see the comments. Have an amazing day. God bless.